I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. Call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's
It
not
looks
the
like
only
she's wearing
such
eyeshadow,
rift,
but I didn't
just
put
the
any on
largest.
her.
All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act,
Maybe I did on
the
accident.
Breach
Who
may
knows?
grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
I understand.
Then...
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than...
Okay, so I guess now's as good as time as any to properly introduce myself. I go by
Open the
Jaybird,
gate. We are
not
heading
only
into the
in
valley.
gaming, but also in real life. My foster dad calls me Jaybird, my managers call me Jaybird, my coworkers and friends, well, not many of my friends, but they'll come around.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you.
Because it would have just been too easy to let me cross the bridge.
Stay behind me.
Got it. Ooh, look at the blood on my clothes.
Drop your weapon. Now!
This is actually my second time playing this game. I have not finished the first one yet. I actually didn't even change the face on the first one. I accidentally pressed OK and went with the default character for a while. And I thought, since my friends are telling me that I should upload videos, that I should start from the beginning. So, here we are. I'll show you my other accounts and progresses in my games as time goes on. And I always choose a different response each time. So this time I'll go with this.
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Alright, sounds good to
Take
me.
these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fight. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
I'm actually not sure what the highest level is on this game. I do know that my other mage is a level 19. Some say that 20 is the highest level, but I'm not sure. I'm not saying that they're wrong, I'm just saying that I haven't gotten there yet to find out for myself. Iron. In case you've never played Dragon Age, it's a pretty awesome game. It's very addicting. And it's always good to pick up things as you go. There's no greater feeling than having to create something and you already have the ingredients from being nosy. Kind of weird starting back from level 1, because normally this would be a cinch for me, very easy. And it still is, it's easier because I know what I'm doing now. However, it still takes more attacks than I'd like. I'm getting a bit of inspiration here. I think I know what I'm gonna be next Halloween. I'm gonna be one of these creepy guys. Be a lesser shade for Halloween. Just go around hitting people. on roller skates.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Okie dokie, sounds good to me. So, we shall help.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Alright, so I've done that, and he's slightly approved, and either that will make him kind of think I'm a bitch. Let's try this.
How did you do that?
Healing magic and minor wards. But I fear your mark is now past the point where those will help you. Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
I'm digging on the blood. Yes, all that
This
blood.
way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
This game is actually quite addicting. When I first got it, I was playing it non-stop for days, weeks.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Oh. Gotcha. Alright, that's me, Lenora, Cassandra. Oh, wait a minute. Let's clear that out. Pretty much telling me that I can use these people as my pawns, pretty much. Put you on them, put you on this guy, and I'll handle whatever is closest. cool. Good deal. There's loot up there. Oh no, never mind. It's a plant. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Now to find a way over that way.
You are Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
What do you mean by crossed paths?
I mean that I offer to share knowledge, only to be attacked for no greater reason than their superstition.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
Of course not. Then it'd be too easy.
We must hurry, before the mark consumes her.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Needless to say, I just got done playing Witcher, so I'm still trying to remember that some of those controls do not work in this game. Slightly annoying to switch from one game to another.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Whoops. In my first game, I started a romance with Blackwall. I won't spoil anything about him for those who haven't gotten that far yet.
They keep coming! Help us!
Yeah.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Already ahead of you, buddy. Sweet. Yep, go to character record, and you can use your lovely points.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Let's see.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So none of you are actually in charge here?
You killed everyone who was in charge! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Well, I know she's not going to like what I have to say, but I will still choose this one.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
And up we go. She looks like some demon spawn child.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The
Climbing
path to
up
the
these.
temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Don't look down, don't look down. Whatever I do, don't look down, oh god. Oakley dokley. This is actually my first time recording on this PlayStation. And I typically don't like recording my voice, but my friends kind of talked me into it. If you do play any of the games that I do play, and you have any advice, you can feel free to post it in the comments. If not, that's fine. If you have any questions about the games I play, I'll be brutally honest about whether or not they were worth buying. But more than likely, if I bought the game, it's worth buying, because if I don't like a game, I'll generally take it back. Or I'll give it away. If you actually have any questions about the gameplay, I might be able to answer a few of those as well. I tend to surprise myself when one of my friends gets stuck in a game that I've played, and I can actually help talk them through it, so it's pretty cool. Okie dokie.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it through, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive!
Just barely.
I'd tell you the lesser terrors are a pain in the rear end.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
Okie dokie. What a sight. You know, if I were to slide down ladders like this, I'd probably get splinters all over my hands and
So
puncture an
holes
artery.
in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
In my other game setting, I actually... Whoops, cutscene.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
As I was saying, with my other character, I chose to start a romance with Blackwall. If you don't know who Blackwall is,
At a guess,
you will
who
learn.
created the breach.
And if you do know who he is, then yeah, I guess there's not much of a difference for whether you know him or
You
not.
know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on Lyrian beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do,
Whoops, didn't
don't
mean to do
touch
that.
it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
I guess I should say that I meant to do that.
That is Divine Justinia's voice.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run where you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fate bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Oh yeah. A pride demon. Alright, cool. So, first things first. I don't know, I love their laugh so much. Their evil laugh. These things can be a pain in the butt when they're in pairs. Or they're possessed. It's awful.
More coming through the rift!
Cassandra. Come protect Lenora. Little peaceful here. Wow. Get the hell off of me! What the hell? Call yourself a bodyguard? Ah. Did I get it? No. It's the only thing I hate about the Fade Rifts. You cannot move. You're 100% vulnerable. Now, some people didn't know, like my cousin, that you do in fact have to keep disrupting the Fade Rift. It weakens your enemies. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's definitely a good idea. Wasn't this just a big bundle of intensity?
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So a trial happens now, I suppose.
I don't know anything about that. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
That poor girl seemed so frightened. Poor thing. Ah, yes.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste.
I just kind of...
When she came out of the Fade,
I like walking through the crowd like a queen.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely.
I sure did.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us. Most of the breach was done by
to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Snap, snap.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that, and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
I've already gone through these. Well, I've gone through those two. I haven't gone to that one. I saw no need. Pretty much explain the Inquisition, how they fight for what's right, or shall I say, and it's not a holy war, but depending on how it turns out, it could be. Yada yada yada.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
that is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
And there we have it. Alright. So I guess that would be the conclusion of our introduction. And we will pick up right here.